Hello everyone, we are here live coverage at the finish line in Putney
for the most anticipated race in the last 4 years
with Kyra Edwards
and Chloe Brew. Welcome, we're very happy to have you here.
How are you feeling today? What have you been up to this morning?
Well, for those of us at Caversham who weren't able to do Gateshead, we had a 5k on the ergo, so I did that bright and early this morning. And then I cycled over and almost got blown off my bike by this raging wind we've got here, so it'll be interesting how the crews go.
It is actually so windy, and the crews will definitely be battling some tough conditions today in that massive headwind. You can probably hear it over our mics right now, to be honest. Because we're on a balcony and it's so windy.
And this is the finish line, I think. Is this the finish line?
Yeah, so we're like 100 metres or so just before the finish line. But the crews are off. They have already started.
Have they?
Yes.
Is it happening?
It's happening. And we should be getting some halfway time so we can update you on like overtakes and stuff. But yeah, so I think the first crew to go off would have been Leander A.
Leander A, which is pretty much full of Caversham athletes. So background, Cobra and I are both on the GB rowing team.
Yep.
Which means we train at Caversham, which is like in the middle of Reading, and it's where all the national team train, National Training Centre. So a lot of those people also happen to be at Leander Club. I think all 9 of them are at Caversham in that Leander A boat. So some could say they're the favourites, but then we've got lots and lots of hot competition on their heels.
For example, the Rio 8 in 2016, who got
silver medal.
Yeah.
Silver medal.
Just want to check that. Fact check that before I throw some stuff out there. But they got a silver medal, and they have come together for this race with a few substitutions.
But they managed to substitute one of their people for the only Helen Glover.
Yeah.
So
who got gold?
And the other one in London.
Yeah.
And came fourth in Tokyo.
Yeah. So some good people in that boat, which will definitely, I honestly think, even though they've been out the boat for God knows, and they've got different kind of. Like some people have had time off, some people haven't. They will definitely be a good competition. And we've also got a member of the British rowing team in there.
Yeah, Cara's in there. Cara is going to be fresh,
defo an asset,
fiery. She's going to bring everything.
She's definitely an asset. But we've actually got some facts. Should we talk about some
fun facts? I asked Karen, who's in the Rio 8, for some fun facts about all of the members. I think the first one was about Jess Eddy.
Jess Eddy, yeah.
She first competed in this women's Gateshead when she was 14 years old.
Wow.
And now I think they're actually entered in the Masters event. So she did this as junior, now she's a master. So that, I mean, I don't know how old she is actually, but that's enough information.
Yeah. And I follow Jess on Instagram, and she's still out there sculling.
Yeah, all the time.
She loves it.
Yeah. Also, we've got Karen, who's still at Caversham.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Karen's
we got
she's
still
doing
rowing.
her thing.
Yeah. You know,
she was in
Karen.
the Women's 4 in Tokyo as
she
well.
Was.
That was her most recent. They all came fourth. And then we've got Polly.
Oh, we got Polly, Dr. Polly Swan. Thank you very much. I mean, she loves that. She's a practicing doctor at the moment.
Yeah.
She also went into first line doctoring during COVID, and then came back and went into the pair and got fourth with Helen Glover at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics.
Incredible, really.
Ridiculous.
They did a great job.
Who will be joining us for an interview later?
Yes.
And
hopefully we'll grab both Helen and Polly.
We'll try and grab all of them.
Yeah.
I'll go down and rally the troops and see who we can get off the street and out of the boat into us.
Yeah, and then.
and then there's something about Jessie. She came 84th or something
so we're hoping for better than that.
Yeah.
I think.
I think they're excited, and I think they're definitely aiming to take top spots today. Yeah. Which they should do.
And then on the opposite side of the spectrum, we've got loads of crews here that are young and they're just starting their rowing careers. And so, how did you start your rowing career?
Oh right, okay, Chloe. I started rowing when I was 13 years old.
Yep.
I hope we get to do this for both of us. It's not just me.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool, great.
I've got a story as well.
Okay, can't wait to hear it. I hope everyone else does. I started when I was rowing. I started at school.
Yep.
I did some rowing machine stuff at school, and I joined my local club and went to the GB Rowing Start program when I was 14 years old. I did junior stuff. I did like GB France, and then I did Coop, and then I did Junior Worlds. I went to UCLA in Los Angeles. Okay. I think you know that very well, don't you, Chloe? And then I graduated from there in 2019. I came back and went straight. Hopped off the plane into Caversham, and I've been there ever since. But last year I was very injured, so we will be taking questions, and we have different things to talk about from last year. But I was very injured all last year, and so we'll be happy to have questions about what it's like to be injured, how to come through that. I don't know if I can offer much great advice, but I can talk about my time if anyone wants to know anything.
So you've come through the system.
I literally just did exactly everything the pathway is intended to do. So I could talk about what it's like to go. We can both talk about what it's like to go to LA and get scholarships to go to LA.
That's huge,
Okay, now your turn. Go on. How did you get
my
into this?
story. So I think an important thing to note is the criteria for START program. So I think you have to be over 6 foot.
I'm not 6 foot, Chloe, so it can't be true.
Well,
you have to be tall. You're a tall person.
They have to have. They do have height
Go on,
restrictions.
let's go. You're digging a hole.
Well, so START program, you basically have to like check some boxes, and then they take you into their program to see if you're basically eligible to be like a future Olympian. So we both came through that.
We
do you
did.
remember?
Yeah, I remember. We
met.
go way back, me and Chloe.
Yeah. So we both came through the START program, and then I went to Hartbury College, which everyone listening probably knows because that was run under Tom Petitius, and he brought that program up from scratch, and that was really, really cool. And I actually sculled there, and I now sweep, so that's different. And then at the same time as Kyra, I actually got a scholarship to go to the University of Southern California, which was actually rivals of UCLA. So we became like this to like this.
Yeah, I mean, I hated you for those 4 years.
We beat them every year. But we won't talk about that. We won't talk about it.
How many USC athletes have we got here, Chloe? Oh, 0. We got 1 UCLA athlete rowing. Thank you very much.
14 years, we've beaten them 14 years. But
All right, we don't need to talk about it.
No, so, and then I came back to, I graduated same year, 2019, came back to Leander. Unfortunately, wasn't fast tracked like this one. I had to go through some trials and luckily scraped my way into the Tokyo Women's 8, so that was cool.
So talking of 8s, so here we're watching 8s. I think we've got quite an experienced lady here. What was the last 8 you were in, Chloe?
I was lucky enough to be in the Women's Tokyo 8, who came 7th at the Olympic Games, and it was an incredible experience. It was not the result we wanted, but we gave it our all, and like I said, the Olympic Games is a regatta like no other.
Yeah. So send in your questions, put it on the little online chat, anything, we'll try and get to them. If we can have any interesting replies, we will try.
Definitely.
So please just keep them coming.
Yeah.
So what I was going to say, and who was the last person you were in a boat with, Chloe?
So unfortunately I had COVID about 4 weeks ago now, and that meant that I wasn't allowed to go on camp with these girls to Portugal. So I was like, I need someone to row with, so I kind of contacted Helen Glover.
Ooh.
Slid into her DMs. No, I managed to get a few sessions out of Helen, and she's honestly she's helped me so much, not because it's Helen Glover, she genuinely knows what she's talking about. She really does. So she's really helped me improve my technique, and really useful.
Well, actually, to be fair, the last person you were out of pair with was me, and the first thing you said to me when I went out rowing with you was, by the way, the last person I was out of it with was Helen Glover.
Well, we've missed that. We should explain that. What's happened?
What's happened? Yeah, I know. So I was sculling up until approximately 7 days ago.
Yep.
And now I've switched to the dark side, and now I'll sweeper too. Ooh,
the better side.
So I'd say.
Kyra's definitely bringing down our erg average, let me tell you.
Your sound makes it sound like a bad thing.
It's a great thing.
Yeah,
it's a great thing. You
We'll
are
see.
pushing the limits. Kyra's definitely an asset to this week.
That's very sweet.
I'm really happy to have you.
I'm really happy to be
And you're the
with you.
opposite side, so we can be a pair.
Which was great fun.
Yeah.
We had a good time. What else are we excited about today?
I think something that's really, really been anticipated and probably spoken about a lot in the rowing community is our new head coach.
New head coach, Andy.
And I am going to ask Kyra some questions about Andrew because I've had the pleasure to meet him yet because I've had my COVID stuff to sort out. But Kyra went on training camp with Andrew, so she's got a lot of insight about the changes and philosophy and stuff like that. So How was it meeting Andrew? Tell me a bit about him.
I really, really like Andy, or
Okay.
Andrew, whichever. He goes by both names. I really, really like him. He's like good vibes. He is just like, he's a really good leader. He's got clear direction, and he's taking us in on a path that I think is really different to what I've been before. I mean, we talked about Cara a minute ago, who's subbing into the Rio 8, and she's been on the team for, I don't know, maybe 10 years. And she said this camp she went on was the hardest camp she's ever been on.
Right. And why is it harder?
I mean, he's just decided that we're just doing more miles and more intensity and just non-stop. So it's just, I think we're all excited that if we do manage to survive this program, we're going to come out in the summer and we're going to be fit and we're going to be a force to be reckoned with. And you know, the group is just, I think we're all really excited about the prospect of, like, you know, getting on top of that podium again, and that's definitely what Andy's trying to do. So it's rough, but it's gonna be a journey, but it's gonna be fun, I think.
Does he have any like key parts of like philosophy in there, or?
So I guess as a team we came up with what we wanted to be our trademark 3 words when we were out there. So we had a bit of a poll and stuff, and we came up with the final 3 words of what they want the GB rowing team to be, and that was relentless, united, and confident. And that's kind of really in line with where he was going with philosophy. You know, relentless was the biggest word we all definitely agreed on, because the program is just absolutely relentless, and to match it we just have to be relentless with it. And you know, and the girls out here today, I know they're going to show just, you know, what that spirit's all about, and we've got a big focus on being together and united, and the only way we're going to get through all of this is doing it together. And I think we're all really excited about coming together as a group and building each other up, and getting the best out of each other.
Before I ask you another question about Andrew, but with a headwind, might be a bit longer today. So that's interesting. We're just waiting for them to come up. We've just got an update now.
So what are the conditions like?
I don't know what that says. Someone's showing a sign to me.
What are the conditions like out there?
How would you pace 5 minutes? I don't know what that says.
Let's talk about the conditions, Chloe.
I'm getting direction from behind the scenes and they're not being clear.
Okay.
So we keep it moving. We keep it moving.
Yeah, we are. So we've got lots of headwind going on out here.
Yeah.
And something to notice about the tideway, if you haven't read this before, is that there is a tide which creates like a conveyor belt type stream on here. So the middle is where it's strongest.
Yeah.
You go with the conditions, don't you?
Yeah.
So as you can see, if you can see behind us, all these boats are tied to anchors, and right now they're going with the stream because they're being pushed downstream. And then at one point the tide will change, and the tide will be going back in, and they'll go the other way. But Eight's Head is always done with a downstream, which basically is a conveyor belt where they sit. All the boats sit on, and they basically get pushed. And normally when there's a tailwind, it means everyone goes really, really quickly, like ridiculously quickly compared to normal lake speeds. And
a race that is really prestigious, that kind of is on the tideway, is the boat race.
It is.
And they kind of have the same
opposite direction, but exactly the same course.
I didn't know that.
See,
I actually don't know a lot about these races.
Good job.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, I've actually won Eight's Head in, not actually won it, but thanks, sorry. But in with Nottingham Rowing Club.
Okay.
I think it was like the non-London clubs or something. Yeah.
Okay.
So we did it.
Yeah.
And so you haven't done this race before, Chloe.
No,
that's good to know.
But, I think it's important to note that I think the next big thing on the tideway is the boat race. It's coming up, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's Eight's Head, men's Eight's Head, and
men's
boat race.
Yeah. Women's race.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's on April the 2nd, I believe, and Cambridge take Oxford.
Yeah. So I keep going back to what the best course is and how to pace this kind of 5K and what the boats will be looking for. So obviously it's how long is the race? Like 8K?
Yeah, I do know that. It is 8K.
Yeah. It's a long way.
Long 8K.
It's a long way. And so you can't pace it the same way you pace a 2K. You gotta start with a solid pace and just hold on for as long as you can.
Yeah, definitely. Do you know what the last bridge is called? Which one that is? There's a bridge that's like 2k from the finish line, and it's really deceiving because you think you're closer. And I was specifically told by my coach, do not go at that bridge because you think you're close, but it's a long way.
Oh, right.
So a lot of people blow. Talking of
interesting.
blowing, really good subject to go on. What has been your worst blow in
wow.
rowing?
Oh, okay.
We've all been there. Everyone listening. We used to do 30-minute rate 20s. I feel like if you pace that wrong, you're in a hole for a long old time.
Yeah.
Long time to be in a hole for. So that's like. Oh, we've got a crew coming
oh my
down.
gosh, here they are.
Here we go.
This is Leander A, and then
Also-
bow seat we've got. Who is these? Who are they? Oh yeah, this is the cab. This is Caversham. So we've got Esme, some other Sam, Rowan, Alice, Sophia, Heidi. Look at Heidi go.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
in stroke
girls.
seat. She's in stroke seat.
Yeah.
high stroke. And just to let you know that women's head
Wow,
is actually
they were great.
6.8k, and that you can get your results on your phone, and we will go on our phone.
Still moving. Leander A are absolutely moving. They look great. Really good girls. Good job.
Yeah, good. And coming behind I is a Brooks A. Do we have an overtake here, Cara? Please.
Oh, this is close. Oh my God.
Hang on,
Wow.
is that- I
Oh my God, they're number 4. Okay, so behind us here, we've got next people coming in are boat number 4,
Which is
who are ahead of boat
Oxford
number,
Brooks.
Oxford Brooks. They look, wow, they're moving. Wow, good job, guys. And they've gone past number 3. And then now, Newell are now in Oxford Brooks' wash. Oh my
That
gosh.
is seriously impressive for Brooks
Wow.
to row
Where is
through.
number 2? Where is
Row through
number 2?
that. Yeah, number 2. That must be the Rio.
No,
Is
the
it
Rio
Orlando
is,
B?
no, Rio is like number 30.
Okay.
Oh, no, oh, here. Oh, they're
So
Imperial.
Number
Oh,
2,
Imperial.
College coming down, and then we've got number
6.
Leander B,
Oh, Leander B, they're doing
who
well.
have rowed through Edinburgh number 5,
And they're about to row through number 2.
and about to row through number 2.
Wow, they look great job, guys. Up, Megan Slabbert stroking that
Oh,
Leander
yeah,
8, UCLA.
Oh.
That's right, we have UCLA
Yeah,
here.
name drop that one.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, and Tideway Scullers, really close behind number 6.
yeah.
They're almost overtaking number 5 and number 2.
Yeah.
Oh, number 2. I'm so sorry
And they
for
look
those
very
guys. They're
smart.
just
Tideway
taken by
Scullers.
so many people.
Tideway Scholars look very smart. They have like a neon short sleeve top, and
It's
They're
just,
good.
and they're all in shorts. So it's
Oh, yeah.
cold.
It is a
My
bit chilly
God,
for
guys.
that,
I mean,
obviously.
I'm cold in my long sleeve here. Wow, Matic. This is great racing here. We've got Leander B are now overtaking, I think it's Imperial who are number 2. And we've just got Oxford just crossing the line now. We'll see if we can get live results as soon as we can.
yeah, it's just connecting to the server.
Oh wow! You can hear everyone starting to shout. There's quite a lot of people on the bank here watching all these boats come past, cheering for their crews. Yeah, wow, we've got loads of boats. I mean, such a giant clump of boats at the very finish. Looks like we've got the third boat about to finish around now, and giant headwind, really just slowing. I think pushing everyone together, slowing all the boats down.
That's Newcastle coming down, number 8.
Wow, they look great too.
They do. I'm just waiting for the results to come through on my phone. It's just loading. There might be a bit of a lag in that. You might get it before me, but
You can see on the water now we've got some white horses. So when the tide is going against the wind, you start to get quite rough water. So you get these things that we call white horses, where you see like little lips of waves in the water, which basically means it's pretty rough, all of the crews.
yeah.
And so a lot of these crews, including Leander, would have boated from somewhere near the start of the course, which means they have got 6.8k to row back as a warm
Which is
down.
probably a good thing, because describe the type of feeling you have after a race.
Ooh, it's very tired and lots of lactate burning in your legs, and yeah. Well, I mean, it depends. Sometimes you just want to lie down, don't you? But sometimes you need to clear it all out. Oh, here we are, another boat. Do you know what boat number 11 is? They look very smart with their.
Yeah, I can't quite
I think
tell
that's like
what
Henley.
colours. Okay, nice.
Yeah, and then we've got
Another
UL.
Yep, number 12.
UL look good.
So 12 is actually rowed through number 13, which looks like, is that a...
No, you can't row. You
Oh,
can't row. We've got 11, 12, and then 13, so no one's overtaken here, but they're very, very close to each other. So 12 is catching 11, And 13 is far behind at all. Oh, here we've got 10. Oh, so now everyone's way past 10. Oh, sorry, guys.
Not good, yeah.
Oh, and on the very, very heels of 10, we've got Durham, who look. Oh my gosh, they're all in unis. Whoa!
Oh my God, that would.
They're tough up there in the north.
Probably impact performance being in.
Well, it's warm up in the north. You see, they're like, oh, this is like what a tropical day down here in the south. They're so used to being up in Durham where it's just freezing all the time.
That's so true. Okay, so at the moment,
they're getting so close. So we've literally got Durham, who are about to basically bump the crew in front of them, and they just have to go around. They're going around them because they won't get out of their way. And the rules of the river on a race are you have to move out of the way of the faster crew. But here, the crew in front of them weren't moving out of their way.
So we've got some results in.
Okay, go on, Chloe.
So at the moment, Leander Club A is in first.
Are they? Great!
Second, Oxford Brookes University A.
Can you give the times?
I can give some times, I think.
Yeah.
So in... Oh, it was close. So in 1915, that's a long old way.
That's a long way. That's a long way.
1915 was won by Leander A.
There's still many votes to come though, but go on.
1950 was Brookes A boat, and then Tideway Sculler School in 1953. So it's 3 seconds between second and third place.
Right.
But the winner, Leander A, took the win in 34 seconds. Very, very impressive.
Sorry, so what about Leander B?
So Leander B is 1959, so performance.
Oh, they got Nottingham Rowing Club, my old stomping ground. Look at them go. Yeah, girls, here we go. I think they're number 16. Oh, okay, good job, guys. Keep going. Doing great.
So yeah, that is a good message, isn't it, from the Cav girls?
That is good job, guys.
To put that down and.
Well, we still, let's not forget we've got that Rio 8 to come, and they are out for blood.
They are going to do something.
They've got lots of experience in that boat. Probably like a cult, like altogether approximately like 900 years of experience.
Yeah.
They're like ridiculous. So.
And, so I'll give you a rundown of the top 10. So
I'd love to hear it. Come on, Chloe, give it to us.
Leander A, number 1. Yep. Oxford Brookes A, number 2.
Nice.
Tideway Scullers School A, number 3.
Wow. Good job, Tideway.
Thames Rowing Club A, number 4.
Okay.
Leander Club B, number 5.
Okay.
University of London A, 6th. Edinburgh University A, 7th. Newcastle University A, 8th. Imperial College Boat Club A, 9th. And we don't get to see number 10 because it's not on my it's not on my page. So yeah, that's your top 10 so far. But again, we've got more crews coming down. And is this another boat from Brookes?
It looks like that. I mean, Brookes just churn out eights.
They turn
people.
Brookes have a very, very good sweep program, don't they?
They do. I mean, yeah, it's as good as it gets, really, in the UK.
Also, I think that's not Brookes. I think that's Thames, because the Thames Rowing Club, 2 clubs down from me, I can hear the roar as they row past.
Are you sure that's not the boat behind them?
No, I think.
I would bet my bottom dollar that is
Brookes. Because they've got an M-Packer. Probably Brookes.
But I think behind them is a club that rows on Putney.
That would explain the roar.
That would explain the roar.
But they've got the same colour uni, so you know, just sometimes.
Yeah, I understand. Chloe, don't worry, it's not your fault. And so behind them got Edinburgh.
And the Edinburgh crew,
Yeah, who also only short sleeves, once again, from up in the north where it must be like snowing right now. I did actually when we were on camp, and we were just like, oh, it's so cold, it's only 13 degrees today. Yeah. It was snowing in Edinburgh, so these guys are like, what a tropical sunny day right now.
Yeah, tropical for them for sure. But Edinburgh is another high performance club, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And there's loads of, I think the Polly Swan came from there, we've got Maddie Artlett who came from there, lots of really great people. Lucy Glover, the one and only Lucy Glover, absolute legend. Scholar. Oh, here come, on the way back here we've got Leander A coming behind us.
Oh yeah, the row back, that long row back.
Oh, it looks like going so slowly.
Yeah,
my God.
I guess it's kind of a tailwind. But against stream maybe? So it's still a bit long?
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be quick, is it?
No, especially
They look great though. Good job, guys. So proud of them. They're doing great.
Yeah, they do look really good. They look really...
Well, they are just talented, brilliant people. As is everyone.
Everyone's got the ability.
I really want to cheer for them, but I feel like my microphone won't like it. Okay, ready? Yeah, go! Woo! Yeah! They're looking at me and they're, I think they're embarrassed. Rowan looks embarrassed. Good job, guys. Yeah, lots of them are embarrassed, but that's fine. That's fine.
So I think we've got Durham in 28 coming up, which means we'll get to see the Rio 8 come by soon.
Oh,
that's 30 actually.
That's
so
30. Oh yeah, they're in the Masters thing. I don't know where they are.
I don't know what number the Rio 8 is, but
we should have found that out really. But they're all gonna look. They're gonna look like a composite because they are a composite.
Yeah.
So
different kit.
they're all gonna Whereas everyone's very matching here. Oh, we were supposed to give out. We got to give out our prizes for best hairstyling. We said we would do.
I'm not sure we can see it from this high
no,
up.
I don't think so either. That's a shame, really, isn't it? Oh well.
But
matching kit. The kit though, those neon T-shirts were very good. You must be pretty impressed by
so
that.
tie-waist scudders have this bright yellow neon short sleeve, and Oxford Brooks have the bright pink ones, which I do think complements.
Pink. That looks like orange to me, but I'll take that.
I'd say pink.
Yeah, fair.
And it is absolutely free. We're on a balcony. We're on a balcony, and it is freezing.
It's freezing. Here we are, Imperial number 2, who are coming in here.
Oh, that's quite nice. Imperial College are just coming after their race. They can just boat.
Yeah, but maybe this was the issue. Maybe their long row down and their waiting is how they got overtaken by like 5 boats.
True.
Yeah, maybe that's something to think about. I mean, interesting. Okay, so now we've got Nottingham University coming past.
Just going to double check the results to see if the top 10 have changed. Let's have a look.
Yeah, good idea. We've got another Imperial boat coming past and some really bright neon long sleeves also. And so what number are we at now? Here we've got number 38. Very tight here. We've got 4 boats that are within 2 lengths here. This is quite wild. So we've got number 38, who look like I would say Henley Tyne Rowing Club, I think in orange.
That's London Rowing Club, orange, I think.
Oh, is it?
I
Okay.
think so.
Or Lee. Maybe.
Lee, that's
it, Lee. And then we've got another boat, number 34, and Yellow Blades. I think that might be Nottingham Rowing Club.
Really?
Nottingham University, sorry.
Is it?
Or no, Nottingham County.
Oh, this one's it's not. Is it not Norwich? It might be Norwich.
Bath.
Bath. Is it Bath?
Yeah, that one's Bath. Yeah, they've got
Okay.
those things. Oh, number 35. Oh, I think they've been overtaken by all of those 4 boats. But this is the fun of head racing, where you get to overtake. You know, that's what you want. Is you're really striving to try and get on the stern of the boat in front, and then try and overtake them. And then you just feel this thrill like overtaking a boat and just push away from them all the way.
So another race that isn't in this country, but also is very similar and very fun, is Head of the Charles.
Head of the
in
Charles.
Boston. So
yeah.
You got any plans for Head of the Charles soon?
Andy, new coach Andy, has said that we can all go and do Head of the Charles this year.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think quite a few of us will be going to our universities to do alumni boats.
That is really fun. So
Yeah,
you're going
I
to
know.
be doing it for UCLA.
That's right. I know, but actually what's even more fun is I know some people, I don't want to say who because they'll get upset, but some people are doing like dad and daughter racing. So you can do a double, and on the Saturday you do like the 8, and on the Sunday you do like or parent and daughter, or parent and son, like child and
I didn't know that was a race.
Yeah, and so there's like a whole, I think it's called the generational race, and there's actually 2 people in the GB rowing team who are going to be racing with one of their parents at Head of the Charles.
I might have to just get my dad back out of retirement.
Yeah, I mean, you can go. I think there's so many people who have parents that love rowing
Sporty,
in the rowing team.
Definitely.
So it's a new, a new like real rivalry.
So is it like a pair, a double? Is it your choice?
I think it's a double.
Okay.
But I actually don't know. You should find out.
I am gonna find out because
Yeah.
my dad is a rowing fan.
Well, there you go.
So there you go.
There you go. Oh, who have we got now? So it's number 64 and number 42. Oh my God, number 64. What the heck?
Jesus.
What the heck have you got past number 42?
Wow.
Who are they? And they might take the win. They've just gone up 20 places. My gosh.
I've got some breaking news,
Go
guys.
on.
Ben Pritchard
Yeah.
on the Paralympic
Yeah.
program has
Yeah.
just broken his own 2K world record.
Wow! I
on
knew
the
he was
ergo.
I knew he was doing a 2K today. He got married last weekend.
He did.
And he's been on his honeymoon. And he's just now gone broke. What a week for Ben Pritchard.
What
Oh
a
my
week.
god.
Obviously, that is to be confirmed and
Okay,
stuff. But I
verified.
thought I would.
That is breaking
Yeah,
news.
breaking
Brilliant
news.
news. That's great. Good job, Ben.
Yeah.
I saw him yesterday and I
Yeah.
said, "Hi, Ben. How are you?" He's like, "I'm really tired from my getting married and honeymoon." He looked quite tired. Now he's gone and
Yeah.
broken his own 2K record.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Maybe that's it. Just gotta
You gotta get married.
elope and get
Yeah,
married.
so
and-
before the Olympics, the whole team is going to go get married. That sounds like a good preparation.
My results
So
aren't
this-
loading, unfortunately.
Okay, well now we've got about 50 tideway, and we've got number 44, but somehow I don't understand how that boat number 62 has overtaken all 20 of these people. They must be on fire.
Yeah, the cocks must be
Wow.
incredible.
Yeah, well, all the rowers too. There's
Yeah,
9
but that
people
line,
in that boat.
I'm telling you, you're
It's true.
undermining the line. Like,
Yeah,
that is
so-
important.
So what do you think is the important thing about the line then,
So
Chloe?
I think if you're not on the stream, you're automatically slowed down by 10 seconds per 500, if
just
not
made
more.
that up.
I made that up. It's an estimate. It's also based off like facts. It's a made-up thing based on physics.
Okay, thank you for the physics.
No, but genuinely, the line is important in these
Yeah, no,
races.
it is.
It is.
So you want to be in the middle, would you say, Chloe?
Yeah,
Is that where
with
the strongest,
yeah,
the
well,
strongest
not-
stream is?
You want to be where the stream is. And the stream might
Yeah.
not be in the middle, but you do just want to be in that stream.
And then there's corners. So how do you take those corners so you don't take them really tight? You would stay in the stream the whole way. Is that what you say?
Yeah. If you like, I think how the river is, I think it actually gets deeper, doesn't it? But where that deepness is where the fastest water flows.
Yeah.
So that might change on corners. So the coxers will know, and they would have studied a map that shows them the most efficient way down that course.
Yeah. And a good cox can change the whole race.
Yep.
Game changer. Game changer. Game
And we
changer.
have 3 coxes in the team at the moment, don't we?
We do. We've got 3 brilliant coxers.
Yeah, Morgan Bainham Williams and
Harry Brightmore.
Henry, who did
Fieldman.
Henry Fieldman, who did the men's 8 in Tokyo. got
And
bronze.
now, I think it's from this Olympics that men can coach women and women can coach men. So
Yes,
that means now
yeah.
that the male coxers can
Yeah.
now coach female boats, etc. So there really are just 3 coxers
Yeah.
between all of them. And we also have Erin
on
on
the
the para
yeah,
side,
definitely.
who I
She
think is also included in the possibility of coaching all Olympic
yeah,
boats too.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we've just
Well,
got
yeah.
another Leander
Another
boat.
Leander, 4 Leander
I think
eights.
they have got all 4 8s out there, which
have
is
they?
amazing. Yeah, that shows that.
Does anyone else have 4 8s?
I wouldn't put it past Brooks.
That's true. That's true.
I
There should
wouldn't.
be a prize for the number of 8s you can boat, because that's wild.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, that's how many girls is that? 9 times 4 is 36. That's a
So,
lot of
yeah.
girls racing down. Please say that's true. 9, 18, yeah. Phew. And so we've got 301 boats today. So that's 9 times 301, which is a ridiculous amount of people. That's almost 3,000 people.
It's an incredible turnout, and I have to thank the organisers for putting together this amazing race after not having it for 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah,
Chloe.
I was supposed to race it in 2019. I remember it being cancelled for weather reasons, and then obviously we've been hit by the pandemic, which has affected so many people for the
I just
last.
saw someone get hit in the head by an oar. That was quite funny. Sorry. Oh, here's the 4th 8. Here's the 4th Leander 8. Wow, they look really good.
Oh yeah, we've got Xiaonin too, which is also a doctor.
Which
She's
is also a doctor.
she's a qualified doctor.
Wow. Good job.
Yep. So she's juggling work life and rowing, which is again incredible.
Oh my gosh, there's so many smart people.
Yeah, because obviously funding in rowing isn't like a huge thing, so people have to balance either student life and rowing or work life and rowing, which is
Yeah.
really hard to do. So a lot
hard.
of people racing and watching get up at silly o'clock to get their sessions in.
Yeah. Do you have a job, Chloe?
I have a side hustle. And
Why do you call it that?
a little side hustle. I tutor some fantastic children,
that's
and
cute.
yeah, they're all primary school kids, and that definitely tops up my monthly salary. So enables me to do what I want to do, which is to row and be good at what I do.
Good job, Chloe. Good job.
Do you have a side hustle?
I do have a side hustle. I'm a researcher at UCL. So
Kyra wins.
I'm currently working on a project on the effect of the menstrual cycle on a woman's mood and mental health and depressive episodes.
Very important. Very, very key to what women go through in sport as well.
Yeah, no, definitely, and the physical and the mind, body link, etc. So that's my side hustle, as we call it, which I'm very passionate about. Having a good old time.
Yep.
Oh wow, here we are, number. Okay, so how is this number 57?
Yep.
When we saw number 62,
Four.
I literally don't understand how 62 have passed this number 57. They must have like skipped the queue and just gone early, because this is ridiculous. Like
that is
they've
pretty
literally
mental.
like 10 minutes faster.
Yeah.
Than number 61. I don't understand.
Yeah, that is impressive. Maybe they just did like a big first half.
No, and the big second half, because this is the finish line, Chloe. And they must have done a big
race.
Yeah, a big everything.
I don't think they would have been allowed to go off, not in their position.
Neither do I, but I just don't. I literally can't understand if they'd maybe like got picked up by a helicopter and dropped off.
I will have a go at loading my results again, but I think my phone's being overwhelmed by the amount of people that are using their data. So
very busy here on the bank here.
It's very busy. A lot of people have come out to watch the racing. And they're enjoying it.
Mm-hmm. You know, I think I might have to go get another layer, Chloe.
Yeah, I will take over.
You got this. Now you can just talk about all these really great growers going past.
Also, please feel free to send in our questions. Cara, you can go inside and check on that on your way in if people have any questions. And it would also be great to get a coffee if any of my backstage people are listening. But yeah, we have more crews coming down who are really, this part of the race is honestly brutal, like legs are burning, and again, if you go too soon, you're gonna pay for that, and it is pretty brutal when you do that. So these guys will be giving it their last bit now, and I think that's another Imperial boat coming down. So yeah, and just trying to think what else to talk about without my co-star here, Kyra. I guess I could just chat a bit about my journey again. So I guess I got into rowing. I actually got into rowing I was identified by my height in my school, and I was put on the ergo, and they were like, let's just see what you can do over, let's say 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and they were quite impressed with what I could do just by hooning on it, and I still to this day hoon on it. I'm not necessarily a silk merchant like the teammates that I row with, but yeah, so I think I did some end jerk racing and some indoor rowing races, and that was really cool. And then I actually got on the water through start, and I really enjoyed it. And more opportunities, and I love it. It's really good. And if any of you are interested in getting into rowing, or you have any questions about it, there are so many people that you can talk to. Like, even if you just Google British rowing, or you chat to a club, we'd be really more than willing to help and answer any questions that you have. So yeah, and obviously COVID's been a bit of a hit on the rowing community. Hopefully people are still going strong out there, and we're getting out on the water. It's fantastic, like I said, for this race to happen after 4 years. Just seeing all these like students and masters and people race is like really, really good. We've got some crews here. It's a bit tight. Again, I'm not very good at identifying people by their colours and their unis and stuff, but it is some tight racing. I want to say that's a baby blue boat, but we've got a crew here that has something when that Rio crew will come down, because that'll be really, really exciting to see all those girls back in action. They probably haven't been rowing for a long, long time. So blow out the old cobwebs and off they go. I'm sure they're really excited, and we'll just have like loads of fun with it. And so it'll be really interesting to see them come down. And it has actually been such a great turnout here. Honestly, the embankment is full of people, and it's a really good vibe here, and yeah, people are grabbing coffees and stuff. It's been a bit of a break in racing at the moment, so the next crew, I'm not sure what number that is to come down, but clearly there's been a bit of a break. I think that one's in the 70s, so we're on to boat number 70 something, and my co-star's just got her layer on. Are you coming back to join us?
Information about all of the coming up new boats.
Coolio.
Okay, so what we at? So I found out that the Rio 8 race is number 80.
That is very, very close. That is going to be
here
the
we are.
next few
So we're
boats.
coming by 71.
Yeah.
And so
77 coming through.
So we
77
asked.
rowing through 74 right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, so we're very close. They look great, number 77. Let's see if we've got any information on them. So we're now just looking up the form that we asked the crews to fill in, or any information about them. We're just going to see if any of the crews coming past have any information that they've sent in.
Yeah.
So is that 74? Yeah. Okay. So we've got 75. We've got some information, but they're not here yet.
Again, yeah, there's been a bit of another break in racing. So clearly the people that have come down have pulled away from the other boats.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. There's a huge gap. So I imagine we'll see number 80, the Rio Reunited 8, in a minute.
Yeah.
Wow, huge gap. You're right. I wonder if there was a gap for a reason. This is wow. There's a big clump up, and I can think that's 77 are now overtaking approximately like 72 over there. That looks great. They're just really moving through them. They look great.
And the sun has come out, so that's like super nice for us. And the conditions have slightly relented. Does that make sense?
Decided. So who we got coming up now?
Okay, I can see them. They're coming down. So they're going to come into shot in a minute, and we'll be able to update you on which crew that is. They've got black blades. I'm not sure if you recognise them.
Yeah. I don't recognise them here.
37. You got any information about number 30 as they row back up to the start line?
Oh yeah, here come 37 back to the start line. No, I don't, unfortunately. Let's see if we can. Let's see if.
Here, I think this is the Rio Women's 8. I can kind of tell.
Oh, here they go!
Yes!
Damn! Here we go. Rio Women's 8, number 80, overtaking number 73. And they look absolutely fire.
So we've got the Tokyo women's pair, Polly Swan in seat 4, Helen Glover in seat 5, driving that middle part of the boat.
We've got Zoe Lee in the stroke seat, Zoe Toledo in the cock seat. We've got Karen Bennett in the 7th seat, Jess Eddy in the 6th seat. We've got Fran Horton in the 3 seat, an absolute wizard.
Yeah.
And we've got some of the people. I can't see who's in the bow pair anymore because they're just moving so quickly
Cara
past us.
in 2.
Cara is in 2. Yeah, they are just moving. They look really good.
And
Wow.
Fran Houghton actually really is involved in the team now, isn't she?
She's an advisor of what do you call her?
I'm not sure of her official title, but she's
like
just
a mentor. That's
mentor.
it,
Yeah, definitely is a mentor, and really is involved with helping us out. And
so we've got 75 coming past here. So they had a last-minute illness.
Okay.
So they had to the stroke had to scratch last minute. So Caroline White is an extremely adept novice stroke who's stepping in. Wow, good job, Caroline.
That shows some resilience there to just step up like that.
Wow. And they're in the senior university category, and that was University of East. I think they've gone up 10 places. And
Let's see the result of the.
Let's have a look. Let's see how it went. Wow. Let's see
if it loads. Let's see.
And now we've got 79 coming past, who looks a bit like Edinburgh, perhaps composite.
So let's talk about briefly then the impact of changing a stroke seat would do on the boat.
I mean, wow, good question. It kind of depends on the boat, doesn't it? I guess some boats it would change the whole rhythm, but I guess if you have a really well-disciplined crew, maybe you can interchange strokes quite easily. What do you think?
I think, I mean, I've been around with a lot of different opinions, and I think that some people think it can change the whole rhythm. Some people think the rhythm's driven from 5 and 6, but I definitely think it will have some impact.
Yeah.
Changing the person who's leading you down that course.
Yeah,
you know?
so true.
Who
Who got the highway scholars?
I can't get access to results. Maybe you
81.
can try on that laptop.
I don't think I will be able to find out. I don't understand how to use this thing.
Are we able to get someone from the back to tell us how the Rio 8 did in that race, so we can update our viewers?
Number 82. Wow. So this looks like it's the Masters events now, because I think Rio 8 were in the Masters events.
They started that off. They led that.
So here we've got lots of Masters crews coming down, and a lot of these people will be timed, and really great oarswomen.
Yep.
It's like coming down here. So let's not underestimate how good these Masters 8s could be.
So what makes someone Masters rower? Does that mean that they're retired? Does it just means that they're out of competition, I think, and they just...
I thought it was an age thing.
Yeah. Not sure what the age cutoff is.
I think it might be 30.
Really?
I think so. Or 27, somewhere between 27 and 30.
Right, so I'll be a master next year. Okay.
But because there's a Masters World Championships, and I think the cut-off is around 30 for that.
Okay. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Didn't know
Oh,
that.
you know what to do, Chloe.
Yeah. All the boats rowing back up now. I think that's another Leander crew rowing back up.
Yeah, another
Another one there, look.
What have we got here? 54, 53. So here we've got number 53. I've got some facts out there. They're Open University. They're Open University category.
Hey, okay.
Oxford University women.
Oh wow, that's Oxford University. So that's the team that will be doing the boat race on April the 2nd, right?
I don't know if that's the exact boat.
That's not the exact boat, but
I'm not
it is
sure,
the
but
team.
there is a Oxford University race.
This is our backstage man, Wilf.
Okay, let's refresh these then. Let's see how we're going.
So I guess they would be. I'm not sure what their name is. Is it composite?
It's there's like it's composite. There's like 9 different names. I think something along those lines. Oh, just currently disconnected from the server. So once we know the results, we will let you know.
The Wi-Fi is, like I said, it is packed here. It's honestly so busy. So everyone's getting involved and messing up the Wi-Fi, but hopefully we'll get it.
Okay, let's see who's coming past now then. There's another empty gap. I don't know if that was the end of the Masters racing, and now we have a gap between the next.
That's
category.
true.
It's quite possible.
We've got someone with orange blades, I think, coming down now. If I can see, I can't quite make out the number yet.
Okay, you let me know. Here we go. Oh yeah, bright orange. Possibly Lee Rowing Club again.
Yeah, possibly.
Okay. I don't have the results.
Yes. We're just
I'll keep trying to find the results for you
Yeah,
guys.
you guys probably having the same.
Here we got 85 and 84. 85 has overtaken 84, and they're approximately a length ahead.
We just can't get the results. That's all.
Let's see. Yeah.
I think breaking news just in, the website's crashed now. I'm not sure, but we wish that we could give you some more results. If you just hold on, we will be able to tell you how the Rio 8 women's Rio 8 did, and obviously anticipation.
Yeah, I mean,
Woo,
I
build
wonder
up.
they might have they won the Masters section. I wonder.
Or if they won the whole thing. Stay
Yeah.
tuned.
Who knows? I can't wait to find out. So here we've got 80, 84, 88.
And if you guys hang around, we are actually going to interview some people from the Rio.
Oh yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Once they've made their way back down, so there's a bit of a loop after the finish line, approximately 500 meters, where they go down and back, and I've got to come round here.
Yeah, and maybe we can give them a little holler here, and be like, we're up here, and then they can come and join us. That'd be really, really fantastic. If we can get them on loads of questions and experience to ask them. So
can't wait. Another big gap again.
But there's a crew, I can see them, just their bow ball coming.
Who is it? Who do you think it is?
Navy blue. Does that ring a bell? Navy blue and white, maybe?
Navy blue and white. I don't think that's a club.
Well, it could be Henley.
Oh, 87. Oh, I have some facts about them.
Oh, here we
Leeds
go.
Rowing Club.
Leeds, go on,
Yeah,
Leeds.
Masters C. Naomi, so we've got a few people, Naomi, Kate, another Kate and Steph are all British Masters champions.
Wow.
This is the first time they have sent a Masters Women's 8 to the Tideway.
So also a fully loaded 8 there, driving that.
literally, especially in the Masters category.
Yeah, that is some impressive achievement.
And one of them as part of the Talisker Whiskey Atlantic Challenge crew that rode a double across the Atlantic Ocean in 2020.
That is
Wow!
amazing.
Oh my God!
I wonder how long that took her or them.
Yeah, I wonder. I think I saw that in the news though. Something about this Atlantic crew. And
Yeah.
I think it was like months.
Because it's
Weeks.
not a double scull. They don't row it in a double scull. They have like a proper sea boat, don't they?
Yeah, like an ocean
And
boat.
it's a lot of preparation.
Yeah,
that
I
goes
mean,
into
and they
that.
sleep and then they row. And I think I know someone who's is prepping for it, and they sleep 4 hours, they row for 4 hours, and they sleep 4 hours.
That is, but Through Hell and High Water is a brilliant documentary that James Cracknell did with Ben Fogle, and they actually rowed through the Atlantic, and that is a really, really funny and amazing documentary about that experience. Because you've got someone goal-driven, focused, wants to win it all, like James Cracknell wanting to row through the Atlantic in the fastest time possible with Ben Fogle, who's just a presenter.
Yeah.
So that dynamic, hilarious, definitely.
So we've got some more boats coming past here. So number 89, another Masters Women's group, that's Putney Town. We've got Cox. We've got. I don't think I can start listing all the names of all the people. I think that would be quite hard, wouldn't it?
At least we can identify the boats now, the crews. 'cause
Yeah.
we put this form out quite last minute, so that's why we've got some gaps in our knowledge. But the people that did put it in, that makes it a lot easier for
Yeah, it
us
does.
because we can't identify unisuits from this far away.
No,
But-
I mean my eyes are okay, but like, I don't know if they're that good.
Yeah. How are we getting on with results? Are they?
Here we go. Oh wow! So we've breaking news.
Yeah.
We've got the Rio 8 are currently sitting in 8th position. Great effort though.
Yeah, I think
Good
they've been out.
job.
I think they've been out twice.
Yeah, they said. I think they all came down on Friday.
Yeah.
So,
Just jumped in and
yeah.
gave it some.
Can't wait to hear from them what it was, how it felt compared to the last time they rode that, and when there's some Olympic silver medal.
So true. Probably very different.
Yeah, I wonder, especially on the Tideway.
Yeah.
So we still have the same results as before. So we've got Leander Club A, which is mainly Caversham-based athletes. Oxford Brookes University A, 34 seconds behind them in second place. And then we have Tideway Scullers A, which is 37 seconds behind them. I know that will mean a lot to them, and that will be the club pennant they can take it home at the moment. And just behind them is Thames Rowing Club, Leander Club B in fifth place, UL in sixth place. That's currently the top university. In seventh place we've got Edinburgh University. And then Masters is its place with a Rio 8, Tideway Scullers B in 9th, and Thames Rowing Club in 10th.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Awesome racing today down at the Tideway.
Yeah.
And we've got a perfect spot here in Putney where we can see the last 100 metres or so of the race as people are really hanging on. And I think we are approaching number, I think that's 98. Do you have any information on 98?
I don't have
or
anything on.
90s?
Next club I've got something on is 107.
Of course.
So when we get to 107,
Yeah.
I can talk them up.
You can hype them up, we can give them a
Yeah.
little shout out. Yeah.
So, here, look, I've got all of the names of so that's 80. I can't see the numbers. It's really hard to see the numbers as well, isn't it?
I didn't realise that we were this far away, but this looks like another composite crew though. 102.
Oh my god.
They look like they're doing really well.
Oh yeah, let's see, 102. So that's Wallingford, Upper Thames, City of Sheffield. That looks like another group of
They
experienced
do.
women.
They look really good.
Wow. Look how good they are.
I know. Very
Oh my
horizontal,
gosh.
more horizontal than me. Jesus Christ. Oh, backs in. That's my motto. Backs in early. Controversial way of rowing. but it works. No.
Okay, so we're still in Masters Women here.
Oh, who's this green club?
What are they? 100 and...
I cannot read that. That is so
I think
small. Yeah. Green stripey, anyone?
green...
Defo cool unis though.
Yeah, they look cool. I like the look of the stripiness. That's
Yeah.
very cool. Possibly, if it's 103, that will be Champion of the Thames, Cambridge.
Oh. I mean, it says. I mean, with the green.
Here's 106.
It says
And this
Brooks.
is Vesta. This is Vesta. Right?
They look. They've got the same uniform as Brooks.
A uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that you call it a uniform.
Yeah. Same uniform as Brooks.
So who have we got coming out now? I wonder if we've got the Rio coming out that we can go in. They're coming out over there.
Yeah.
I can maybe text Karen to see if we can get them to come over and say hi.
You can. Do you want to go and get them? Grab them when they come in.
They're coming in right now. Should I
As
go
in
grab
like
them?
boating. Yeah, because she won't get a text for a while, will she?
Okay. Do you want me to leave and go get them?
I don't know.
We do whatever here. Okay, what have we got now? 107. Oh, I have to. Oh, these are on my list of people I have. So here we go. The crew mascot is Humphrey the Camel, who is joint coxing with Sophie Lawton.
Okay.
He usually resides near the bow board, just making his debut coxing at WEHORR. Can we see the camel? Can't see it actually. That's their mascot. I assume they'll be
Do we have a
on time.
mascot?
Do we rowing team?
Yep.
I don't know, not really, do we?
Hank. Is it Hank?
I don't think Hank is our mascot.
No.
I think this was a teddy bear, not a real live animal.
Oh, we could have.
We could have a real live animal. You're right. So here we've got 104 coming past us. That's Walbrook Rowing Club. Last few strokes here.
Great
Just gotta keep
sportsmanship.
going. Yeah, just got to keep going. Almost there. And they're just pushing through. Here we've got 103. Oh, here's 103.
I've got access to some potential questions maybe from people. Let's have a look.
Okay, you let me know.
Great commentary. What different categories are in the race?
Oh, what a great question.
Okay. Thank you, Sam Budget, for that.
Thank you, Sam Budget. Person I don't know. Okay, so we've got open. I guess what pennants? He wants to know what pennants you can win. So you can win university, club, academic, provincial, which I think means not somewhere near the tideway. Provincial medium club, masters, obviously. That's all I know so far. Do you know any of
Yeah.
others?
Just I think the student category. Yeah.
Oh, look at this close one here. We've got several crews really close together. Let's see if we have any information on them. Can't see the number. Oh, it's like Marlow Rowing Club coming down here. They look good. Really in time there. That's really good.
Great racing by all crews to get today. Another crew coming down. That's 111.
Cool.
Who are they?
Oh, yeah. Walsford College, Oxford.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Good job, girls. Keep it up. Oh, I think I'm Nottingham Rowing Club, it looks like. What number are they? 116. Overtaking 101. Wow.
Great
Okay.
job. Great job.
The cox of this boat is in quite a relaxed position. Compared to normal coxings sitting forward, embracing themselves.
Yeah. I've just noticed that. Yeah, that is different coxswain position to usual, yeah. You want to be down in the boat and ready and forward, don't you?
Yeah, and it's actually quite. It can give you whiplash being an 8. Yeah. You have a coxswain 8, Chloe?
Just for fun, not obviously competitively. There is a weight limit on that. 113. I want to say that's coming down. Let's have a look at that. Who's 113?
I think that's 115, Chloe.
Okay, well we've got Warwick University coming down.
Yeah, there you go.
Great to see the university students coming down. That's really, really exciting. A lot of our rowers have come from university programs. I think Alice Davies in the teams come from Bristol.
Yeah.
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 And I think Sam Redgrave came through her university program in it might be Norwich, or maybe she's from Norwich, but definitely a lot of our athletes have come through starting out at university.
Yeah, loads of them actually. You're so right.
And 117, close race with 119.
Yeah, London Rowing Club and City of Oxford Rowing Club. Very close. I wonder if 119 are going to take it. We've got about 500 metres to the finish, and can 119 overtake 117? It's very close. Looks like 117 are trying to hold them off. Trying very hard, but they're really trying. Throwing everything at it. Stroke seat of 119 is absolutely giving it everything.
We've got another close race
here.
Another
close, 118 and 121. That is Barnesbridge Ladies and Reading Rowing Club are battling out in the last 500 metres. Wow. What a great race.
Trailing behind is 122, lovely pink and navy blue.
Yes, Twickenham.
Twickenham Rowing Club.
Yeah.
And shortly before them is 127. So they've come.
Liverpool University.
Liverpool.
And they look great. Look how just
they do.
up and horizontal they look.
I think they've overtaken a few crews there.
Yeah, they've taken about 20. Wow, good job, girls. I wonder if they're going to take home the academic pennant with that kind of performance.
I believe that's 123 coming down.
Yeah, 123. That will be Norwich. Speaking of Norwich and Sam Redgrave.
Yeah.
They look great.
They do. They've got a few hundred metres left of the race now. Close the gap. Time to close the gap.
Yeah. I wonder how those races are going up there that were really close. It looks like both of those boats we were talking about have overtaken the ones in front of them.
Yeah. We've got 125 coming down.
125. That is Tyne Amateur Rowing Club B.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shortly followed by, I think that's actually somewhere. I can't see that. That's a very small bow number, unfortunately. I can't identify that.
I don't think any of these bow numbers are smaller than the others, Chloe. It's like 134, possibly?
Oh.
No. Maybe 124. Maybe that. I don't want to say who it could be because I can't tell what number it is.
Yeah.
128, here we go. These guys are very blue and yellow.
Yeah.
Twickenham Rowing Club.
Great to see the Twickenham ladies out today.
126. Cambridge 99 Rowing Club A.
Nice.
Yeah.
And we've got a really good close race coming down now.
Wow, yeah. That's 129 and 128, I think. That's 129 is Vesta Rowing Club D, and 128. That's Twickenham Rowing Club B. Wow, and you can hear the people on the bank cheering for them, trying to say, keep going.
Followed by 130, which is
Pembroke College, Cambridge. Lots of Cambridge colleges out here today. Yeah, so in this academic 8s, there's Bucks Heads, Bucks 8's Head, where they row 8s, and I think it was Edinburgh who took the win in that one. But I know UL and Brooks didn't actually attend, but I wonder how that will change today. So we've got currently the university's London UL. They didn't attend 8's Head, and Edinburgh in second. So I guess that's not that surprising, but that's interesting that UL didn't do Bucks Head, and maybe they would have done really well.
Yeah.
Very close though, only 6 seconds between the top two university crews.
That is very close. And 132, who's 132 coming down now?
York City Rowing Club.
Okay.
Yeah, they look great. And they just like they're really going for it all the way to the end. It looks like there's a bit of a steering problem in the crew ahead of them.
Okay. Oh, they have taken a wide turn.
Yeah. A bit different to the rest of people, and we were talking about the importance of staying in the stream.
Yeah.
Looks like they're that won't be helpful for their timings.
Got some close racing coming up. Would you like to?
Oh, look at these two people!
Yep.
Wow. So 133. University College Oxford Boat Club, and 135 Nottingham University Boat Club. That's very close. Bow ball for bow ball here. Look at that, Chloe. Wow, looks like they're just, now it's just, can they hold them off? Can they overtake? Total battle until the line, about 300 metres to go.
So what would you do in the scenario that you are bow ball for bow ball?
Oh, good question, Chloe. I think you've got to stay focused in your boat and keep thinking how you can get the most out of your crew and your boat and keep it long and not get frantic.
Definitely take the rate up. I would push a little bit harder if you've got anything left, anything you can do to just get over the line with your bow ball head, really. And we've got another crew coming down. Trying to identify these.
138. Ooh. King's College London Boat Club. And
they look really relaxed.
Yeah, let's see if I've got any information.
141, yeah.
138, yes. King's College Boat Club. There we go. After winning local United Hospitals race last weekend, this team were keen to make a splash on the national stage while taking advantage of a home ground that is the Tideway. Wow. This crew has a very mixed junior crews, but somehow all ended up in the same boat. Oh, very mixed junior careers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, careers. Yeah, sorry.
So we've got some close racing between 143,
which
143.
is a fun fact here. It says, don't ask them about the cheese wheel.
Okay.
Big shout out to the stroke girl Alice for finishing her medal exams these 2 weeks.
Wow, that is impressive.
Wow.
And both of those crews have overtaken 139, which is, if you got the crew list there.
I will find it for you. Oriel Kensington,
Okay.
Rowing Club B.
So Oriel Kensington having a tough one out there today, being overtaken by both crews.
Yeah.
And
You've got to keep the head up there and keep moving. It's all about being the best you can be, You don't have to compare yourself to all the other boats all the time.
not all the time, no. And followed by 142.
Butler College Boat Club.
Cool.
Yeah. Look at that.
They've definitely pulled away and got a gap from the rest of the field as unfortunately we've lost the bow number.
Look at these jazzy things here, jazzy unisuits.
Can you see the women's 8 at all on the land, Kyra? To have our interview, or?
Shall I go and grab them, do you think, Chloe? Shall I go
If
see
you
if I can
leave
grab
me with
them?
the crew list, I will
Yeah.
just identify the crews.
Great.
And
It's a lot of jobs for you, but I'll go grab them. Yeah.
So you guys are left here with Chloe Brew. I will do my best to identify the crews and tell you their position. The wind has definitely picked up again today.
I've been roped in to come and join you,
Oh
Chloe.
yes,
Kyra's been sent off.
Nice.
I'm
you can
Rory.
definitely help me.
I'm the Chief Financial Officer of AllMarkOne, so we were kind of setting this up today. But yeah,
Cool. So we've got 148, I believe, coming down the course.
flipping out. We need to get you some binoculars, Chloe, don't we? It's
Yeah,
a long
we
way
do.
away.
It is a long way away.
Very good.
So
and then a big old gap.
Are you able to identify 148, that crew coming down, really pushing for the line now?
Leeds Rowing Club.
Nice.
148.
Good job.
Very good.
How far away is Leeds from London?
I've got no idea.
A long way, it
That's
sounds
not
like.
the question I was expecting.
Look at me throwing people in the deep end here. Okay, 152 coming down, looking really strong.
152, Walton. It's quite a good thing to see a club like Walton have like an 8 out. Usually you see them compete in quads and 4s and stuff. And yeah, getting an 8 out of women's head tends to be a bit of a tradition for them, which is also always a great thing to see.
Who have overtaken 151. Globe,
yeah,
okay,
Globe.
Nice. And we've also got some close racing coming on here. Both those crews have overtaken 147.
Yes, we got Lee 147 and I'm guessing Marlow. Let's have a look. Yeah, Marlow 150. Yeah, very good racing.
Yeah, so Marlow have closed the gap on Lee.
Marlow are definitely getting forced into the shallow bit of the bank there. Like Lee's in a pretty good line, and Marlow's kind of getting pushed into the flats.
Yep.
They're definitely struggling to get past at this point. They probably caught up pretty quickly, and then yeah, definitely struggling to get behind.
So trailing behind them is 154.
Cardiff A.
Who
and
have overtaken 149.
Yeah, Hatfield College.
Hatfield,
great to see like a college crew out at these type of events.
Yeah.
It's usually a big thing, especially when you're based, like your entire thing is based around bumps, and then suddenly you decide to go and race 6.8k down the middle of the tideway. It's a big old change.
Yeah, it's a tough race for them, but they're definitely holding on.
Yeah. I wonder what this one, 153?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a composite here of 2 different rowing clubs. We've got Kingston and Ardingly. Don't train too far from here, just up the river.
So they train on a river?
They do, yeah.
They do?
Yeah, Kingston. Yeah.
So that's an advantage, isn't it?
It definitely is. It's a very similar river to this in the sense that it's only a few more kilometres upstream from here. There's a lot of crews paddling back at this point.
Yeah.
And if you look over at Putney Bridge, like there's an absolute queue spinning round to come back in. And
keep rowing on, isn't it? And even though you have to row on, you don't want to. You just want to stop and get your breath. But
definitely, I remember the last time I did Head of the River a long time ago in 2019. Max Thompson, the guy who was sat in the 6th seat of my boat, his forearms had pretty much trebled in size by the time we got to the finish line. Convincing him to row on was a difficult task. I think this is City of Oxford Rowing Club on the way down. Yeah, 156.
So you're really good at identifying crews like that, though, so we should have got Rory on a bit sooner. No,
so what we've come out here with, Chloe, is I'm a total rowing nerd. So
no, that's awesome. Yeah, so that's great to see them on the river.
Yeah,
and created another gap though between the next crew who are just coming down through the trees.
There's a big old set of gaps here, aren't there? Between divisions. No. They have just like massively opened the gaps to the crew behind. Very good.
Are you able to offer any clarity on categories, racing categories?
The university category, everyone in the boat has to be a university, like bona fide member of the club.
Yeah.
Which is why we kind of see clubs such as Brooks in their first date not have like the university category, because their chances are that one person in the boat rows for the club but isn't a full-time student.
Yeah.
Maybe they're doing a year out, maybe they're doing a placement, and it means that it doesn't count as a full-time degree. Like lots of different things, but it means that they end up having to enter the open event as well. Who have we got coming down now? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, back to racing, some close racing. 162 and 159 potentially, but again that band number's really far away.
We've got Warwick Boat Club at the back, I think, and then we've got a college, Pembroke College from Cambridge, also out the front.
Cambridge has sent out a lot of colleges, haven't they?
A lot of college crews, and this river is basically the opposite of the Cam in Cambridge.
Okay.
Literally the opposite.
I want to go out, and is that Tees there coming down? Tees colours.
Gosh, I've got no idea.
Tees colours, and 158 and 157, I believe.
We've definitely got a Twickenham crew back there, so that's 157, yeah, and then
158. What's that?
158 is Lymington Amateur.
Oh, okay. So same colour, similar colour.
Bristol B 163.
Nice, which is Alice Davies' club. I know she came up through that programme, which is awesome.
Great AllMarkOne sponsored club, Bristol University. Big shout out to Bristol University.
Nice.
Yeah, AllMarkOne. Followed by I don't know which one that one is.
Oxford Academicals.
Oh yes, Oxford Academicals. The other like popular rowing club in the centre.
Okay, unfair. I can take a guess at it. Let's have a look.
Fetching is what we'd call this.
So I think we've got Christchurch Rowing Club being overtaken by Derby Rowing Club.
Ah, Derby. Right, I'll hand you the jacket, and
Thank
then
you.
you can
Guys,
you can
it's
put your
got
microphone down.
Absolutely cold up here.
The wind has picked up. It's definitely going to make coxing down this finish straight more and more difficult. Definitely seeing the crew on the far side getting pushed further into the bank just from the wind. It's going to be pretty difficult. Down this straight, you kind of want to be hugging this bank a little bit more than you're hugging the other bank, just to stay out of the flat water, the flats on the other side. But yeah, we're definitely seeing that crew on the far side just getting blown over a little bit too much. But the crews following down afterwards are doing a great line. We've got a little bit of a technical issue in the boat right ahead of us. We've got the 6th seat having a bit of a tough time.
Oh, what's happened to that crew there?
Oh yeah, on the far side, the crew that we said was struggling with the flats was getting blown over.
Really going too close to that bank right now. I'm a bit worried about that boat.
Here we go. Oh, we have some celebrities a lot bigger than members of AllMarkOne, so I will pass you back over to Kyra.
Thank you very much.
And then there's another
Who's going to go first? Or
You guys can share this fun microphone. Yeah. We've just been sitting here watching.
Yeah, so Kyra's actually joined us and has brought some really fun friends.
I have. We've got. Go on. You guys
Introduce
introduce yourselves.
Karen Bennett here in the 7th seat, just raced, and
Helen, and I was in the 5 seat.
Yeah.
Nice. Of the composite number 80 crew, we talked about quite a lot.
I was trying to give you some facts.
Yeah,
yesterday.
I said all the facts that you gave me.
Good.
Yeah, thanks.
And your most recent international race would have been
At the Olympics.
Olympics, wow, in Tokyo.
Yeah, it was in Tokyo.
And you find yourself here today on the Tideway.
Yeah.
So
Dark
yeah.
difference,
Yeah.
But no, it's nice to kind of be back in the UK racing. Like, obviously there's a lot of people down the river racing like this, and at Henley Regatta and all the different kind of UK events are pretty good just to be part of, and it was really nice to kind of be back in racing again, because obviously with COVID and it's been a bit crazy and not really getting the chance to get out and race, so I think it's just good to be here and to be back racing again in the UK.
Yeah. So what was it like out there? Tell us. We haven't been out there. We've been guessing. We've been saying it looks windy and cold.
It was cold. We had to sit at the start for quite a long time, so by the time we rode off, we were a bit blue. But you get warmed up pretty quickly, and it was really fun. From Hammersmith down to the finish was like, keep your blade out of the water, put it back in the water, and don't catch a crab.
Yeah.
I
think I actually turned round before we started off, and I saw you, and your lips were like, and I thought, oh no, Helen is so cold.
Yeah, it was cold, but it was. We kind of expect that, don't you?
Yeah.
Part of the
March,
challenge.
Yeah, I think we're both just a bit in a daze at the moment, just coming off the water. And
I've been a bit battered about.
the wind was so strong in that last bit there from Hammersmith down. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Very windy.
So you guys won the Masters division.
Did we?
Yeah.
I know.
How does it feel to take home the title?
Wow, feels great.
Yeah.
Well, we just kind of went out just to have a bit of fun and kind of reuniting and, you know, putting the fun into rowing again for being away from it for so long and racing these events. So we actually just kind of floated the idea and put it out there, and you know, it was all just
It's such an isolated bubble from actually the wider rowing community. The cycle. So
How did you acquire this coat, Chloe?
I actually got given it.
That's so nice.
Given it, it's quite small for me, but
okay.
it'll do. So we've got some tight racing here.
Oh yeah, that's very tight. What's that one? I need some binoculars next time we do this.
I think someone commented saying we need blocks. Because we're like, oh.
We're like,
Right.
I really can't saying that. That's really funny.
Yeah, apologies. This was a last minute gig, but
We're doing our best.
we're doing our best. And we do hope you guys enjoyed that little interview from Karen Bent and Helen Glover, which are two really, really top rowers. And 187 coming down now, which is
Castle
Semple Rowing Club. Rowing for the provincial small clubs. Good job making it out here.
Yeah. I wonder where do you think Castle Semple is? A big gap here after this.
Yeah, they've definitely pulled away, haven't they, today?
That's been giant. So we're currently around the 180s of numbers, and we've got 301 boats entered into this regatta. So past halfway, but that's a lot of people, as we said before. That's almost 3,000 women on the waters today.
Yeah, and exactly like Helen said, it's such a big community, and it's great to see everyone making an effort and coming out today and racing.
Yeah.
I think we've got our first boat in the 200s.
201, I see it. Jesus College.
Cambridge, another Cambridge
another
College
Cambridge
boat
College.
for the academic category.
Yeah, just shortly followed by extremely brightly coloured other crew. Let's see if we have any fun facts on these crews.
Oh.
No, not yet. 199, which is Grosvenor Rowing Club.
Provincial club category, nice.
195 coming past here, Ross Rowing Club.
Wow, so
Wow.
Jesus College really did take some.
Yeah.
Take
wow. They're
Yeah.
on fire.
Yeah.
Damn. So quite interesting talking to Karen and Helen there about how you just get so cold at the top at the same time as that number one crew.
Yeah.
I think so. They passed about an hour ago.
Yeah.
So they have just been sitting and waiting for the rest of the crews to go, and now have to go straight up back into full pace for 6.8k.
Yeah.
That is quite a challenge in itself just to get warm again, isn't it? 206. Here we go.
Yeah, so we just had Cambridge 99 Rowing Club row past there. And then we
206
had
is King's
Oriole
College.
Kensington Rowing Club, followed by King's College Boat Club. So no overtakes there so far between those three.
Big gap here up to what looks like, without a bow number.
Yeah, so that's how crazy the conditions are, that we've had a lot of boats losing their bow numbers.
Do you think
today.
the bow numbers has flown off, Chloe?
I do think that, yeah.
Oh wow, interesting. Yeah, that. You can hear the rattling of the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it does just flow off. Well, I guess we're around the 200 somewhere.
Let's take a guess.
Okay, so what would we guess here? Birmingham.
Oh, Birmingham's
I
a
would guess
really
Birmingham.
good
They
try,
look like
yeah.
Birmingham colours. Yellow, blue, red. 205-ish. So people are still coming down. We've got lots of people coming back now. So we've got boats rowing back 162. Oh, look at this close race we've got here, Chloe. Wow. What are we at here? So we've got two boats very close together, battling it out to the line here. So we've got 210, which is Van Mildert Boating Club.
Yep.
And
I think that's another. Let me have a look here.
another two boats together again. Really clumping up here. Guys, this is the fun of eight trial head racing here, where you overtake and you see how long you can hold the boat off behind you for, or you see how quickly you can overtake. And once people get a sniff, they just want to get past you as quickly as they can.
And
you want to hold them off for as long as you can.
Cardiff University Rowing Club are probably overtaking another rowing club, which their bow number has also fallen off. I would say that maybe that's Manchester or Van Milder Boat Club that they are.
Van Milder are just ahead there.
Oh, so it probably is Manchester then.
Look at all these boats together here. I know we've got clumping here.
So we've got this is a really cool one. We've got Army Rowing Club / RAF Rowing Club.
Whoa,
that's awesome.
cool.
Good job from them.
Yeah. They are holding off 215, Challenge 215, which is Express Boat Club plus Rob Roy Boat Club,
who are both overtaking another boat without a bow number.
Gosh, that must be really windy to blow your bow number.
It's really, really windy
Maybe they
today,
hit
yeah.
another boat. And now they've all overtaken 207, which is Swansea University Rowing Club, Cardiff City, and Worcester Rowing Club. Wow. Really tight racing. That must really help motivate to keep going when you've got a boat right next to you, to keep going to the line. When you're already done 6.5k, that's 300, just want to keep going. Almost there, guys. Keep it up. Great racing.
So, can you go back to the... We are going through the teens, 200 teens, so like between 215 to 220 bow numbers at the moment racing. As the rest of the crews pull away, there is one shortly behind.
That looks like 219 to me, Chloe.
Yeah.
Wolfson College, Cambridge, another Cambridge college. They seem to have sent a boat for every college at Cambridge here today.
That's pretty impressive.
I don't think the uni of Cambridge are here though, interestingly.
Probably preparing, like I said, for the boat race earlier,
Yeah, so the boat race is coming up and there are fixtures on the Tideway on the same course. Lots of weekends. So last week there was a fixture of Leander Club.
Mm-hmm.
And
so it looks like
Cambridge.
Wolfson College has overtaken Putney Town Rowing Club.
Wow.
Exciting racing going on. So Putney Town Rowing Club is coached by Brian Day and Karen Shepherd.
That's nice.
The majority of their development crew 8 started rowing only last year. Which is awesome. And here we've got 223, which is stroked by Poppy Bradley and coxed by Daniel Slavin and coached by Joe Baxter.
Yeah, and this crew won the development 8s at Hammersmith Head.
Yeah, they recently won the development 8. That's really, really exciting.
Yeah, 218. You said that one, yeah.
Oh.
And then we've got some more grouping together here. We've got, look at these hats by 222, they look great.
Oh yeah, let's find out what club that is. 222.
St Edmund Hall Boat Club. Wow.
Shortly training behind is 228 First and Third Trinity Boat Club. And maintaining the gap behind them is Exeter University Boat Club. So they've actually travelled a long way to be here today. Well done, Exeter.
Well done, Exeter. And they've pulled away quite a lot from the remaining crews there. There's quite a big gap coming up now. I think we're coming up to some of the last of the
Last few
provincial
races,
cups.
yeah.
And we're going on to juniors soon. Junior 8s.
Yeah. It's quite incredible that some juniors can do rowing in their programs, at the school programs. I definitely didn't have access to that
No,
in my
neither did
school.
I. Neither did I. Oh, 2-3-3.
Yeah. So that is Royal Chester Rowing Club
Yeah.
coming by.
And they're quite clear of the next two crews who are neck and neck. And there's two sets of crews that are absolutely neck and neck.
So Royal Chester is the Tyler Gordon is the Cox, young aspiring Cox. So hope you go all the way, Tyler. And Chloe Sheward in 7 is the club captain.
Race here.
And
2:30 and 2:01.
she's done countless Women Head the Rivers. Chloe
Wow,
Sheward.
that's so cool.
So did you say there's a tight race going
yeah,
on?
so 2:30 here, which
Yep.
is NUI Galway Boat Club is just overtaking
2:21. Yep.
which is
Trafford.
And
Wow.
they're just moving past them. Great rowing here
Short-
from NUI Galway.
Shortly followed by Churchill College, and that says 22, but maybe that's.
I think that's 2-2 something that's been blown off, it looks like.
Yeah. Wow. Interesting.
Wow, the Churchill College are just steaming past everyone. Oh no, there's a giant crab!
Oh
Oh,
my
no!
God.
Oh, that's Trafford has
Yeah.
just caught a big crab where the 6 seat they're always on was over.
A crab, for those listening, is when an oar gets stuck in the water, and unfortunately it has definitely slowed them down towards the end and they are struggling to get back, but it looks like they are all back rowing again. And coming through now is Agecroft Rowing Club. Shout out to Hamish Burrell, who did some time there and really brought that program up. I think it's Will is the next head coach now there, who I was under at Hartbury Rowing Club. And we've got Hughes Hall Boat Club coming down.
Okay, big gap here. I think we've got some juniors coming up.
Yep.
So that looks like 2:40 actually. It's quite possible that we're finally at 2:40, which is just being so quick, overtaken by 2:41. This is a really close race
Yeah.
here. 2:41 has obviously been set back behind them, about 30 seconds behind them, and is now about half a length behind them. So that's Corpus Christi College overtaken Chaos Boat Club.
Yeah.
But the Chaos Boat Club is not letting them pass. They are holding on. They have maintained that half a length lead, and even as it looks like Corpus throwing everything at it, but Casey's just holding on. Wow, great
Well,
racing
yeah.
here into the last 300.
Fantastic.
Really good. Shortly behind him in a bright red boat is 244, which is
Hinksey.
Hinksey Sculling School, which is interesting, in an 8th race.
Yeah.
But this is finally some junior rowing. So here we've got the battle for the best junior or school crew coming up.
Okay, so we've got 243 come up. Henley Rowing Club.
Oh, that's definitely Henley. You heard someone shouting.
Let's
go
see.
for Henley.
Let's get the. I'm pretty sure.
Tieway Scholars 247, 243. Yeah.
That is the juniors 8s coming down now
Oh, the
for
Hinksky
sure.
Sculling School we were talking about before.
Yeah.
We just had some fun facts there. Boda, the coach, coaches all ages from 15 to 18. In the boat's youngest member is at stroke.
Cool.
With 2 sisters in the boat as well. Bea and Emily.
Storming down is
Tideway.
it is Tideway.
I'm coached by Rona, who I actually just saw on the Popath as she just finished her own race. So their coach is racing at 8's Head, and as are they. And then it's got 2 Tideway Sculler schools racing right next to each other here, 245 and 247.
247 is coached by. Yeah, that's by Rona. So
Yeah,
that means
both by Rona.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, and
Oh,
Rona's
right,
also
okay.
now coaching the junior sculling for GB.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
I
really
know.
impressive. Okay.
Yeah, Rona actually coached me at my coupe. Good job, Rona. She's great.
Two, four, 8 coming through now. We can identify them as Scottish
Argonauts.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
Oh, 235 there being overtaken by 248.
London Otters Rowing Club being overtaken by
Oh, London Otters Rowing Club. That's
Scottish
nice.
Argonauts. And then here we've got Churchill College Boat Club
Yeah.
in the Challenge Cup.
Bright pink boat, bright pink blades, really matching there. That's great. Wow, these guys look great. Who are they? 2, 4, 8. Oh.
Another gap in racing.
Scottish Argonauts, and they're racing with Scottish blades. Wow, that's brilliant. But they've got different mix of blades going on in that boat.
Oh my gosh, another bow number has been blown off.
Wow, that just shows the conditions, what they're like out here today. We heard from the one of the most experienced rowers ever, Helen Glover, and Karen Bennett, who said it was awful out there. So if they found it hard, junior experienced crews are going to find it very difficult too.
I haven't quite seen Dart Totnes come down yet, which is a club very close to my heart because it's one that's in Devon and it's near where I live in Plymouth.
That's
and
nice.
I haven't seen them come down yet, but I will let you know when I do. But what a long way they've travelled to come and race
Yeah,
today.
that
They
is
must
a
have
long
had to
way.
get up really early in the morning or potentially even stay the night.
Yeah, well, when I came from Nottingham, we would stay the night before. Actually.
Okay, yeah.
Well, look at these guys go. These look great. 250. Bedford Girls' School. That's
Wow.
nice. Yeah, they look great.
They do look really good.
Yeah, good job, girls. We'll try and get the results of the schools races when we can. And they're quite a long way ahead of the people behind them here.
They've got a wicked line, Bedford Schoolgirls. Well done to the Cocks there. Let's see if we've
Wicked.
got any information that they've submitted.
Oh, look, yeah.
Unfortunately not.
What are these people? We've got 253 coming up there.
Another Scottish Argonauts boat.
Ah.
Amazing.
And they're wearing a totally different kit.
Yeah. Scottish
Interesting.
Argonauts B.
251 coming up here.
So William Perkins School Rowing Club B. Shortly followed by St George's College Boat Club, which we've got some information about here that's been submitted. So St George's College Boat Club is stroked by Josie Banks and coxed by Will Ross.
Good job, Will and Josie.
Great line, Will.
Yeah, that was a really good line, Will.
Yep,
In the wash of the boat behind them, who they're trying to overtake, though.
yep. It's a balance you have to weigh up, isn't it?
It
You know, do
is.
you stay in the crew ahead of you's wash, or do you go for the slower line?
I don't
Probably
know.
just stick with the wash, to be honest.
I
Like,
know, but
yeah.
they're very close. I wonder if they're going to overtake them by the line there. We've got about a
Yeah.
length between them, and they are absolutely going for it there.
As they
St.
approach
George's College.
as they approach the finish line, they are being swept across to the slower side of the river, so it's
Yeah.
really hard to
Oh, and they're
maintain.
getting even closer. It looks like they are absolutely on their tail. Wow,
Saint-
almost overlap there for
St
George's
George's.
colours.
Yeah, they are.
Good job, Josie and Will. Keep it up.
They are taking the inside line there. Very, very good.
Yeah, good job.
Told you
Ooh,
it can all
wow.
change in the
All
last
can change.
bit of the race. You can tell those crews have pulled away from the rest of the field. It'll be interesting to see the next crew coming up, which looks like St. Paul's
Girls' school.
Girls' School
I would
A.
say so, yeah. And they're closely followed by Bedford Modern School. Yeah, 4 boats behind them they were set off and they are catching up. Oh, there's a bit of a tight race here where it looks like two 6-1 has overtaken 2-5-5, which is St. Paul Girls' School B.
Has overtaken Kew House School Boat Club. And
Oh,
we've got
wow.
some facts about Kew House, if you just bear with me a second. So, Kew House School Boat Club, it's the first 8 to ever race and represent the school at Women's Head of the River.
Wow!
It's a lot of historic firsts coming up this week for the J14 to J18. It's coached by Mr. Graham and the cox is called Alex. So it's stroked by Cleo.
Good job, Cleo.
And the captain is Ava in 2. And we've got 259 coming up, which is Newark Rowing Club.
Closely trailed by 258. Looks like 259 have just overtaken them. Just a
Barn
moment
Elms
ago.
Rowing Club.
Good job, guys. Keep it up. Just pulling away there, 259 from 258. .257 coming here, which is King's School Canterbury. Good job, girls. Very in time. It's hard to keep going on this headwind, but they're doing a really good job.
Yeah, King's School Canterbury really setting a good rhythm into that last 200 metres.
A bit of a break here, a bit of a big gap. I think that might be some of the last of the junior school category. Around 15 boats were entered into that, almost 20. I'm going to move on to the beginner boat class.
Academic. Beginner academic.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why there maybe is a bit of a break, so it gets ready for the next category, I assume.
Yeah.
Sun's come out a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has, Chloe. You're right. The day is looking up for these people to row back. They're going to have a nice, gentle row all the way back in the sun. Lovely. Lovely.
Definitely earned their day off tomorrow.
I bet they have. And a big treat.
It's great to kick off, I guess, the spring season.
Yeah, there is. And here comes City of Bristol Rowing Club D. Good job, girls. Keep it up. And this is the final junior boat to have started the race, but not necessarily to finish. Closely
tuned.
behind them, we have 254, which is St George's College Boat Club.
Really taking advantage of that inside line, St George's.
Yeah, but that means that 260 has really gone for it there. Taken a lot of.
That's true, yeah.
Out of them, yeah. And 255, also Kew House. Oh no, 265 here.
265, yeah. So that's Barnesbridge Ladies. I can actually hear the cocks from where I'm sat.
Yeah, she's
Really, really shouting at the girls to go for more. As you can see, they've definitely overtaken some boats. That's
it's like 10 boats they've
yeah.
overtaken there, so she must be really getting a lot out of those girls right now.
yeah.
That's great. And here we've got a few more boats coming. Oh, we've got a big group of 3 here.
Oh, some really tight racing coming up ahead.
Oh, who are these then?
The bank going wild.
Yeah, wow. Listen to the sound of that, everyone.
Thames Rowing Club, I assume, is coming down.
Oh, there's a crash almost.
Oh!
A clash of blades almost, it looked like there between 253.
Vesta Rowing Club coming down, being rowed down by Imperial College Boat Club D.
And 276, which are
Durham University Boat Club
absolutely
pushing.
going for it. And then I think they might have hit blades with Vesta, but
Wow. And they are both all overtaken Oxford Academicals Rowing Club.
Yeah, ooh, this
Really-
Durham boat is really going for it and
Durham
moving
boat.
past Imperial. And they are really moving.
Yeah, Durham boat have definitely pushed the line of Imperial and forcing them on the
Yeah.
outside slower line. And
Very close touching blades there.
they-
Wow, Durham are almost drawing level with Imperial now.
definitely an exciting finish to that battle.
And who's this then? 286? Surely not.
No.
Ooh. Oh wow, 3 boats all in a line coming up here. That's another race.
I believe that's 277 coming down. Fitzwilliam College Boat Club B leading the group of boats that are tight at the moment.
Yeah. Ooh,
They're racing
neck and neck.
Racing ahead of Weybridge Rowing Club, who
Yeah.
are neck and neck with City of Cambridge Rowing Club.
Yeah, wow, neck and neck. It looks like Weybridge odds slightly overtaking City of Cambridge there. Every stroke that is inching away and onto the stern of Fitzwilliam College Boat Club. Good job, guys.
Fantastic racing today on the Tideway as we're sat at Putney near the finish line.
We are.
And the sun has actually come out, I'm
It
not going to
has.
lie.
I can feel it on
It
my
was
back.
so windy.
It still is really windy.
But it's definitely warmed up though.
Yeah, it has. I feel warm. Well, you've got a coat on. I think that's why. Oh,
Yeah.
another crew without a bow number.
Yeah, unfortunately we can't shout out that crew because the bow number has come off.
That's a shame. They have blue, white, and red blades. And they're doing great.
That could be Leeds University or Sheffield University. We'll confirm that as some more crews trail behind them.
Let's see if we can find the results out for you all.
The results website has been a bit problematic today, unfortunately.
Yeah. 284, so that's NUI Galway Boat Club.
Is being challenged by University of York Boat Club.
Yeah. But it looks actually, I think, that the NUI Galway is overtaking the University of York.
Yeah.
And they are keeping moving. Yeah. Taking out a seat every few strokes there. And just behind them is Sheffield?
Yeah, Sheffield University.
Yeah.
Oh, and here we have
280.
Leeds. This is Leeds University Boat Club trying to close the gap with Sheffield. And I think,
Yeah.
you know what, I think they would have closed the gap on Sheffield there. So they're just
Yeah.
pushing now towards that line. So unfortunately, I don't know the name of that bowless number.
We've got a Leeds fan on the bank
Crew.
here shouting for them.
Yeah. Lineker Boat Club coming down 283.
Yeah. A black boat. That's quite an unusual boat colour there. Oh, and then we've got Glasgow University right on their tippy toes. Just behind them, that's 4 boats they would have set off behind them. That's approximately 2 minutes or so.
Wow.
And they are catching them up.
Glasgow, what a...
Wow, they are moving. Look at them go. They are increasing their stroke rate and they are really going for it. Wow.
Great effort from Glasgow.
Nah, good job, Glasgow. Really great work. Oh, so these crews would
Last
have
few
been
crews,
on the
yeah.
water a very long time because these are some of the last crews to get to go.
Another bowless number.
Hmm.
Lumberless bow, I'd say. Maybe it's that way. Lumberless bow from the wind. It's honestly just so gusty. And like Karen Bennett was saying earlier on the live chat, once you get past Hammersmith Bridge, it is a massive headwind.
Massive. And that's about 2k to go. That's a
Yeah.
long way to be racing really high rate in a headwind.
Yeah.
And here we have another race here, very close between number 299. Wow.
Oh, wow.
University of Surrey, who have just obliterated the field by passing number 288, I think that is. Exeter University, yeah it is. That's 11 people they have passed on their way to the finish line. That's insane.
University of Surrey, you turned up today.
Yeah, come on, Surrey, here we go. Wow, and
You-
off they go. They are on a mission. Look at them go. They must be pretty high in rate there, and they are building to the line.
They got out of bed this morning and went, today's the day.
Today is the day for some
Epic racing.
Yeah, they must have had something good for breakfast.
Yeah.
Here we go. What's here
Oh, a
then?
tight race coming up
That is
ahead,
a
guys.
tight race. Look at the University of Nottingham. No? What could that be?
I
19
think
291.
Nottingham
Yeah,
University
Nottingham University.
is
And
being overtaken by Birmingham University. Is that 295?
it could be 285. Just can't believe someone commented saying we need
No, that's
binoculars.
not City of Bristol. So I reckon that's Birmingham University.
What do you think?
Yeah,
Wow.
they're
Good job, girls.
very
Very close race. Not even really trying to. Whoever is doing it, they're just racing here. It doesn't matter who was behind at first. They are now both racing to the line. They are
Yeah.
both upping in the rate and they are moving, and the cocks are looking over and saying, "Let's go."
Yeah. And we've got some that's navy blue blades there, and again their bow number's been knocked off, so
Oh.
unable to identify them.
Shame. Here we've got 294.
Manchester University Boat Club B. Awesome.
Awesome job, girls. Keep it up.
Let's see if we've got some.
Ooh, wow.
Information.
Bow seat has just said, "Let's go." Can really hear it from here. Good job, girls. Keep it up. Almost there.